Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, Kaelie I'm. Today we're going to be looking at a few updates to the Storygraph. And I got rid of my Plus membership, Storygraph Plus membership a while back. I forget when, but so let's go. So it looks like everything, instead of having a space between it, like everything, there used to be this row here, then a bigger space than this, then the recommendations row. Um, they're both in, so to read pile and recommendations are together in the same box, and then popular this week and giveaway are together in the same box. And let me get it. They updated how you now only have these 4 rows into separate boxes, and whoops, your continued reading together. And then if I click here, that if you click on your name where it says uh, good morning or whatever it says, whether it says good morning, good evening, or hi, and then your profile name. If you click on that where it's blue, it directly links you to your um, profile. You can, so it says at Kaelie Reed's profile name, and it has a little um, pencil by it in gray that brings you to your um, manage account preferences, but you can still get to it by clicking on your profile up here. Now you can have, I forget what was in the last video I did on this, but now you can have your pronouns, your social media links. So I have, let me show you. So if you go into your manage account, you have your email that's linked to your username. Oh, and your bio is also new. So you can have your bio, there's your pronouns. You can set up to 4 pronouns. You can change your profile picture, and then you have your profile links. So they have an individual box for Instagram, TikTok, which you just put your TikTok at and your Instagram at. You don't have to put the whole thing. And then your YouTube at. I don't use Threads, but I have it, so that one's blank. I don't use Blue Sky or X. I don't have Blue Sky, but I have Threads and X. And then you can add a website link. But I have my Linktree link in there, and then the same things. Then you have your checkbox for your newsletter, and then if you're interested in beta testing new features, and then your profile privacy level. Um, so there's all that with settings wise. So if I click on this, it's going to tell me we're leaving the Storygraph, but will open a new link, I believe, depending on your um, depending on your uh, sorry, depending on your um, browser settings, I believe. So there's my Instagram link. There's my TikTok link. And then here's my YouTube link. Yeah, that link I need to fix. And here's my Linktree link. So if I go here and I click YouTube, and then, okay, um, my video. So here's what it actually wants for your YouTube link. Is your down here. Um, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna edit this real quick before I forget. Um, then let's test my YouTube link. Make sure that it's fixed. If it's fixed. There and there. So under your profile at name, your pronouns, and your links, you now have a bio. Now, I keep my bio the same everywhere. So I have almost everywhere, I believe. So I believe it's what's here for the Storygraph is what is the same on Goodreads, but I'm not sure about everywhere else. Um, Here you can see your currently waiting. I'm gonna go across. So after your name and stuff, here's a new feature. You now have a shelf with favorite books. So if you click, when it's empty, you can click on the shelf and it will bring you to this page. But since mine is full, I have to click on the word favorites. And you can add books by using title, author, or ISBN number. Um, so I currently have 27 favorites, and it shows you whatever favorites are recently added is what will show up on your favorite shelf. And I believe this was added. I don't know for sure when it was added because it hasn't been posted on their Instagram that it is out. So this may be part of my beta testing new features checkmark that I have in my manage account settings, but I'm not sure. So going down, you have your under your name. you have your currently reading, and then you have your view all and reading journal buttons under your book cover titles. Like going across from currently reading section, you have your box with your reading preferences. So mine says currently reads, or not currently, mainly reads fiction books that are emotional, lighthearted, and funny. Typically chooses fast-paced books that are 300 to 499 pages long. And then under those two paragraphs, you have here stats and reading preferences, so you can change those. Going underneath, currently reading, you have read recently. So you have 4 book covers that you've read, and then you have view all and reviews. Across from that, you have your to read pile, and it gives you 3 in your to read pile, 3 titles in words with authors in your to read pile to show up, and then you have your view all options, or view all buttons, and then you have your 5-star reads. It shows you 4 book covers, and then you have view all button. And then across from that, you have your owned books, and it shows you 3 books in words. Along with title and author, you can click on the title, or if you like one of these books that it's showing you, you can click directly on the title. Same with the to read pile, you can click directly on the title. And then you have your view all button. And if you like one of the books that it shows you in your recent reads or your 5-star reads, and you wanna um edit it or add another um reading session to it, you can click on the cover as well. Underneath the 5-star reads covers, you have your view all. You basically have view all everywhere. Yeah. And then underneath your 5-star reads, you have your tags. Now, these are these are custom. You just have to go to a book and add a specific tag if you want. I have my Goodreads organized by trope shelf. So Goodreads calls them shelves. Storygraph calls them tags, but they're the same thing. I have my tracking reading websites. So if you follow me on Goodreads or on the Storygraph or on both, you have both those websites are organized by trope. The only difference is Goodreads automatically makes your shelves or tags public. The Storygraph lets you choose which ones are public and which ones aren't. So I need to go through and make the tags that I want public. So you guys won't see any of my tags on my profile until I make them public. Underneath tags, you have your, uh, it'll always say what year you're in. So it'll say, for this year, it'll say 2025. Um, and this is one of the updated things that I think they uh, recently pushed out to um, Plus users. Or no, free users that Plus users have had in a while. Um, Now your um, progress bars, every one of them used to be green. Now they're either blue, purple, or orange, I believe. I think this is just for challenges though. Um, yeah, that's it for um, the profile. So if I go to, let me show you. If I go to a specific book, here's one that I've read already. Here, see, these are uh, kind of dark yellow, pink, and purple for pace, plot, or character driven, and then it's a blue theme for strong character development, lovable characters, diverse characters, and flaws of the main character. So the character things are in a blue theme, and then the book things are in a yellow, pink, and purple theme. Now there is one thing. They are so Plus users have access to everything free users have, along with a few extra things. But they are starting to move um, Plus users to more of a stats driven package. I forget when they did that. So it'll be like pie charts and things like that that um the story that the Storygraph gives to Plus users first, and then they'll give to free users. But I believe that as far as like the favorite shelf, everybody got that at the same time. Whether it's in beta or anyway. Bye guys, have a nice day.